First of all, we have Fraudchester City. They have made some changes. This is not their actual lineup, but this is what I was told earlier today, and they might have made some last-second changes. But as what I know is Dwarf in goals, Zenonix in defense, in midfield. We have RoadToBronze, JDB, and Hazzy up front. Obviously, the team has not started that good this season, but they can prove something today if they do beat Broken, as Broken have come out after beating Iron Dome, taking one game off the Dome. And here is your Broken team, the team from out of the country. And here is your Broken team. In goals, we have Jang and Leg following up in defense, and God and Aim in the attack to show what. And here we go, as Pogeyys will start it off to RoadToBronze, as Fraudchester will start with the ball. Zenonix with a bit of space decides to cross it out to Hugh, passing it back to RoadToBronze, finding Zenonix. A bit of passing here, I guess is their tactic. Tiki-taka, Pep Guardiola type style at Manchester City. Finds Hugh in the centre. Pogeyys will take it off him. Gets past. Hugh is in the centre. Could get a shot off here, but couldn't get it off. Has a shot, but BrokenEye will get their save. And of course, Broken playing with a huge amount of ping against Fraudchester City. Could they pull it off after taking a game off Iron Dome? It could have been a fluke. We don't know. But Fraudchester City have started with the attack and have put a shot on target, which is proven, I can't speak, proven good, as they will get the interception here. Fraudchester City off Broken. Yet again, they're here in the attack. Fraud. Zenonix will get the pass. Oh, pickpocketed by Jang. Jang with the long ball. RoadToBronze gets past his defender. Hugh is in the centre. Decides to take a touchback. Gets tackled by Jang. And Jang is again with that defensive pressure off Pogeyys. Or Pogeyys, I don't know what his name is, mate. Broken leg with a long ball to Aim. Pass is overdone. And keeper will get the interception off the long pass off the wall. Now he has Pogeyys in the middle, or will he use it? He's got Zenonix on the wing as well. Taking it up the field, a bit of threes play here. Gets a good through ball to get past Broken Aim. Can they get the shot off? No, they can't. Zenonix gets past one defender, but Broken Leg is there to take the ball. BrokenGod getting the ball off BrokenEye, running it back towards his keeper. Hugh is putting on the pressure as passing it to Broken Leg. Will pass it back to BrokenGod. I don't really have to keep saying Broken. I'll just say their name. Jang got a bit of space in the wing. He's got Aim on the other side, but passes to Leg in the center. Aim in the center has got a bit of space just to get the shot off, and he does. Top bins far post as Aim will start off the scoring for Broken and the game. It's a good way to start the game for Broken, especially with the ping they're on, and they were already under their pump with the attack early in the game, but are the first on the scoreboard after 2 minutes of play. As Fraudchester will regain possession after the kickoff. Zenonix has a paddock in front of him. Crossing it to RoadToBronze. He's got Hugh in the center. Could use him. Decides to have a shot, but is off the wall. His BrokenEye didn't even have to dive for that. As a God will pass it back to Eye. Out to Leg. Long ball to Jang. Jang could use his cross. BrokenEye will get another shot on target. And it is 2-0. Same shot twice in a row. Far post off the cross to put them 2-0 up. Well, quick response from the two quick attacks from Fraudchester City, which didn't prove a goal, but Broken are now 2-0 up with the long ball to Hugh. Hugh could have got a shot on there, but I don't think he had diamond. And God will retake possession and pass it back to his keeper. As I finds God on the wing. Got a bit of space in front of him. He's got Hugh in front of him. Here's Aim with the cross into Jang. And a good save from Arf after conceding 2 crosses already. Finds that far post. And will save the shot. Arf. I reckon he'll pass the RoadToBronze on the wing here. He does pass a bit shorter than he probably anticipated. As Leg will get the interception. Leg gets past Pogeyys. Another off-the-wall cross it could be. Jang, will he cross it into Aim? With Bronze right up his tail. Taking that possession, going back a bit with the quick switch. As Zenonix, I reckon, will get there first. It does. And it leaves Hugh with space on the wing. Decides to pass it to the center. Passing it back to Hugh. Pass could have been intercepted by Jang, but decides it ends up going through his legs. RoadToBronze puts it across. Pogeyys will get a shot on target, but saved by BrokenEye. Even on ping, the keeper is still saving great shots. But all these shots have been from outside the box. Fraud City need another shot here to show that ping really could be their downfall in this game. Trying to give a long ball to Zenonix. BrokenEye will get there first, passing it to Jang. Jang ends up getting possession between two people. Gets around RoadToBronze, passing it back to God. God with the long cross. Zenonix is there for the interception to find RoadToBronze out in the wing. Another far cross almost gets intercepted by Aim. There we go. Zenonix gets a bit of space on the wing. BrokenAye tailing him quickly. Long cross again. Intercepted by the Broken defenders. A tackle from Pogeyys gets him, could get in the possession here, it does. Gets past Broken Leg, passing it into Zenonix. Zenonix will get the ball off the EE. He has a shot, but it's beautiful block by BrokenAim. Already starting off with 2 goals, I think, for BrokenAim he has, and he's putting in defensive press as the header will go in for Fraudchester City. Keeper forward dives, and I reckon that's what they've needed to do since the start. Of course, Zenonix intercepts the pass back to keeper and crossing it into Pogeyys. And Pogeyys will open Fraudchester's scoring to bring it to a 1-goal game. Broken will gain possession though off the kickoff. BrokenGod decides to wait. Leg, the pass is overseen. Pogeyys took a bit of possession, but Broken Leg ended up keeping it. The pass is overset for Aim to get the cross in, but BrokenEye with a long pass to Broken Leg. Zenonix with a long ball to Pogeyys. Broken keeper will get there first. Finds Broken Leg on the wing, being pressured by 2 players to find God in the middle. Jang on the far wing could use Aim here again. He does, but RoadToBronze just stands in the way. And a beautiful slide tackle blocker. Pogeyys could get in front of Broken Leg here, but he mustn't have had any stamina after that EE because Broken Leg still caught up with him. BrokenGod with a long pass to Broken Leg. Pogeyys. Sorry, Benny. I don't know. I've never really commentated that guy. And Broken Leg will get the cross into Aim. Aim passing it back out to Jang. Jang with a cross in back to Leg. Leg passing it into Aim. Aim with the shot blocked by Hugh. Zenonix will get it passed up to Pogeyys. Yeah, Pogeyys, yeah. Hugh got a bit of space. Gets a bit of space. Goes off the wall. Pass a bit too overhead, but still manages to hit a target somehow. And Zenonix gets the ball on the wing. Gets past Broken Leg. Broken Leg still has E. And the pass to Pogeyys to put it in the back of the net. And that would put the game at 2-2 as Pogeyys ties it up from a beautiful shot off the post. Turning this game on its head as really it's anyone's game now. Fraudchester City tying the game up with 1:30 left. A long ball to BrokenAim, intercepted by Zenonix. Here we go. BrokenEye got a lot of space on the wing. Decides to cross it into Aim. A beautiful block from RoadToBronze. Another big tackle from Hugh. And here we go. Has Zenonix on the other wing. Decides to go to RoadToBronze. Ends up finding Zenonix on the wing. RoadToBronze still has heaps of space on that other wing. Decides to use him. Will he find Pogeyys in the centre? He does. Pogeyys will get the shot off and it's saved by Eye. And all of a sudden, Fraudchester are on constant attacks. Finding shots everywhere. Leg. Long switch to God. God. Cross into the middle for Aim. Oh, I think that was just a slow shot off. Didn't really have to move for it. He's got Hugh down the centre, but Leg will get for the interception. Aim has a bit of space for him, but the ball ends up going past. RoadToBronze pressuring, still pressuring. Ends up getting across the Leg again. Passing it over the top to Jang, to the middle to Aim. Aim will get the slow shot off to the far post, sending keeper the wrong way. And a bit of passing plays puts Fraudchester City's momentum at a massive halt. That is spectacular bit of passing plays. It's unlucky. It's an unlucky bit of plays. Fraudchester, as this game is not over. Broken still in the lead, 3-2 up. Zenonix with a bit of space. Will find Pogeyys in the middle. Has the shot off. gets rebounded off the defender, gets the shot, but the keeper with an easy save. 24 seconds left, holds the ball. God has a paddock as Hugh decides to road to bronze with the interception. It is game 1, Dolan, as Broken will hold possession for the rest of the game unless Fraudchester City can somehow intercept it. But no, that will be game 1. Oh no, Pogeyys is on, sorry. It says Hugh was in the game, not Pogeyys, but Pogeyys is still on the field, as that is... it said he was in the spectators. Hugh has been subbed out for Aytreena. Broken leg coming down the centre, finding Jang in the middle, but is blocked by JD. Jang's getting the ball back, passing out to God to slow down the play, crossing it to the switch. Leg is on the wing. Will he use aim? Yet again, another long switch. Jang crossing it to the centre. Aim will get first shot on, and gets it past the new keepers in goal, Aytreena, to put them 1-0 up. I mean, my personal opinion, I don't really see the point in subbing out Dwarf. He was having a good game at the end of that game. All he needed was a little bit of a warm-up. And JDB will start the game off again for Fraudchester. RoadToBronze on the wing, being pressured by Leg. Leg does get EE. RoadToBronze will cut back. A beautiful pass to Dumb, getting into the middle for Pogeyys. Ball! God ends up tackling, almost goes into his own net. Dumb with a good tackle. Passing it out to JDB, to RoadToBronze. Back to JDB. Back to Aytreena. Slowing it down for Fraudchester, trying to find an option. Can they find one? Decides to go long, but it was a 2-on-1. Broken easily get that interception, as Leg will pass it down to Jang. Jang finds aim in the middle. Can he get past JDB? No, he can't. JDB with a beautiful tackle, but Jang will pick up the crumbs. Passing it back out to Broken Leg. RoadToBronze somehow manages to get in front of aim, passing it back to his keeper. Now, RoadToBronze gaining possession still. JDB runs past the ball, giving Broken the chance to intercept, but beautiful pass to Pogeyys. Pogeyys gets past God, passing it out to Dumb. Will he use Pogeyys again? Cuts back, passing it into Pogeyys. Could have got the shot on, but it's a beautiful intercept header from the Broken defenders. Another cross. Pogeyys gets another shot, but blocked by the defenders again. Broken now slowing it down, holding the ball with 6 minutes left. Nice. Haram ball at its finest. As I said, it's a long ball, as JDB will get the intercept. This ball somehow getting to Dumb, but Aim will intercept it again. Off the wall, passing it to himself. Crossing into the middle of the leg. Can he find Jang in the centre? A bit of a lag there. It looks like some sort of kick or something got intercepted, rebounded off someone's head. Aytreena will hold possession for Fraudchester, finding Pogeyys down the middle, up the field, and God will get there for the interception. As Jang runs over the ball, giving RoadToBronze the chance to run away with it. He does. Can he find Pogeyys? No, goes out wide to Dumb. Dumb, will he find that cross into Pogeyys? Their top goal scorer from last game, scoring their only 2 goals. Cross goes to Pogeyys, but God is there to intercept the ball. As Dumb could win a 2v1 here, but no, tackles are too fierce by the Broken defenders. As the passing and the tackling gets past another defender, finding Jang open on the wing, passing it back out to Aim. Aim lets the ball roll past him accidentally, leaving it back to RoadToBronze. RoadToBronze, long pass down to Pogeyys. Pogeyys couldn't get possession of the ball. Can he beat Leg? He doesn't, and ends up leaving the ball with Broken to the keeper. JDB pressuring the keeper, slide tackle that goes nowhere. Broken somehow wins that prior over RoadToBronze. Jang in on the wing, finding Leg in the centre. Aim in the centre. Jang will use him. Goes for the shot. That's a beautiful save from Aytreena. Don't count them out yet, as Aytreena putting up a beautiful save to keep it at 1-0. Finding JDB down the line. Supposed to go to Dumb, but ends up finding RoadToBronze. Dumb will get the ball though. RoadToBronze making a wide run, passing it through to JDB, but Jang will intercept that long pass as Aim has down space. RoadToBronze misses his tackle. Another slide as Aytreena dives straight up, putting Broken 2-0 up. But if I was anyone watching this game, I would not count Fraudchester out yet. Last game, they went 2-0 down, and they came back to make it 2-2, where they only conceded in the last 30 seconds to lose 3-2. So I wouldn't count them out yet. JDB, long switch to RoadToBronze, being pressured, cross, could not find Pogeyys, RoadToBronze, pressuring, broken aim, will get it. Dumb, pressuring aim gets the blade shot off the crossbar, misses, broken aim will get a second chance, and then it is 3-0. Personally, I still wouldn't count Fraudchester out yet. Anything could happen. As quickly as they scored those 2 goals last game, anything could happen. But if Broken score one more goal, I reckon that could be game. Aytreena passing it to Pogeyys. Pogeyys not getting much sniff of the ball. Gets past aim. Finding Dumb on the wing, but leg will get there. Pass not hitting its target. Dumb misses his slide tackle. Long cross. Jang on the wing. Passing it back out to God. Long cross. Jang, will he find that cross in? Leg at the back post. Passing it to aim, and aim will get a shot on it. And Aytreena with another great save, saving it from going to their top bins. As passing it out to Dumb. Could he find JDB down the wing? Will he use him? Yes, he does. Pogeyys running into the center. JDB trying to find space. Tries to go off the wall by the looks of it, but doesn't end up working. Pogeyys did have space off his defender, but now Jang, leg, link up. God, the long cross, finding aim in the center. Somehow gets possession, and it's a beautiful, beautiful 1-2 sliders. Aim makes it 4-0. His aim has 4 goals. Fraudchester City crumbling in this second game after a great comeback last game. Now left paralysed by Broken's counter-attacks, passing, even defending. Like, Pogeyys can't get that ball in the box. It's been very hard for him this game just to get a shot off. But they end up finding him. RoadToBronze does have space. Pogeyys ends up using a pass. Is not strong enough. Gets past leg, but leg will somehow get back to tackle him. Oh, BrokenEye free again. Aim is open in the box. Decides to pressure the man with the ball. Doesn't pressure the defender. But off the back wall. Sends keeper the wrong way. And it is 5-0. Broken. As I said, Fraudchester's defense has crumbled in this last minute or so, conceding most of the goals in the past couple minutes. Pogeyys on the wing, giving RoadToBronze in the center, finding Dumb on the wing, but broken leg is there for the interception. Dumb will get it back off the bounce off the wall. Pass overshot by nothing is hitting for Fraudchester City as aim has a bit of space in the center again. BrokenEye, will he use him? A beautiful dive from JDB. Something you can commemorate after a game like this. Sends Broken aim the wrong way. RoadToBronze with a bit of space. You got BrokenEye pressuring. Another beautiful dive from Broken's defenders. And a beautiful tackle from I getting 2 quick possessions. Finding aim down the field as JDB will get the interception. Tackled behind him from aim. I mean, leg, they're just tackling their own teammates at this point. Leg passing it back out to Jang. Jang over the top, finds aim in the center, and another beautiful save from Aytreena. For how many shots he's had come at him this game, he's still making some incredible saves, but still, some of them are going in that shouldn't, as Pogeyys will get past Jang, but doesn't have the stamina to keep going though. Leg out wide, BrokenEye will pass it into aim. Aim has a one-on-one with the keeper here, decides to shoot off one step. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and it is 6-0 Broken. The outer country team showing it how it's done in attack on 200 ping. One minute to go, 6-0. Pogeyys will get possession here. Somehow beats leg. Gets past him. Will he have the stamina to keep going? No, but the pass doesn't hit his target as JB will tackle Jang, but the ball will rebound into the goalkeeper's gloves. And Broken will just hold ball, I reckon, for the rest of this game. Oh, they go up. Dumb, intercepting that slow pass. He's got Pogeyys on the wing. Jang pressuring, crossing it into JDB, but leg will stay in front to get the interception. Aim, tries to pass it off to I, gets blocked. Dumb. JDB. Back to Dumb. Will he find JDB again? No, he doesn't. The pass just not hitting for the Fraudchester this game. As Broken will just dribble it up the field. Just heaps of space. Broken aim. Can he get another? RoadToBronze. Still RoadToBronze with beautiful pressure defense just to stop that last attack as Pogeyys has a bit of space. Has a shot from far range. They give the ball back. And that will be game as Fraudchester City get consolation goal to just not get clean sheeted. I mean, it was simply that game was an absolute belting.